but
The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
hey, everybody, this is Matt Bush, and you are in the right place. We're going to be getting started in just a few minutes. So I got to tell you, well, first of all, first things first, if you could let me know if you can hear me, and also let me know how you're doing tonight, depending on the time, because for me, it's 8 o'clock in the evening, but Stefan over in Australia, it is the morning. That is pretty wild. It's so cool doing these kinds of things, to be able to work with people all over the world. It's so cool. Hey, Paul, Jazz, Bridget, Alan, people can hear me fine. That's great. Oh, Ed is in our same time zone. That's great. Oh, lots of people are writing in. They can hear me fine. So that's great. So yeah, I got to tell you, the response to tonight has been pretty crazy. Because I'm sure you noticed, my email was a little bit cryptic about what this is about tonight, and a lot of people are curious, and I promised that I wouldn't spill the beans. So and it's really, really cool stuff. So I'm very glad that you're all here. So we're going to be getting started in just a few minutes. So this is where I remind you. Oh, and Alan, you know what? You even wrote to me, and I meant to write you back, and then I didn't at the moment, and I forgot. I apologize, because I talk with Alan sometimes, and he was like, "What is going on? What is this about?" And some people they thought they had it figured out. You know, this is about social media, or this is about SEO, and I would just confirm that that is not what this is, and it's actually a lot more simple than you'd realize. And the important thing is that it's working very well. So what I'd like you to do is to give your full attention. This is going to be a really good one. And so, like I say every time, if you could shut the other windows on your computer and put your phone on silent. I like to turn mine upside down so I don't see like things popping up and such, and close the door to where you're in so you can really focus, because we're in class tonight. We're going to be learning some really great stuff. Okay, yes, there's more than one Alan on here. We got a lot of people on here tonight. That's great. I'm curious, how has this year been going for you with marketing? I'm curious, who wants to see their year go better? Let me know in the chat. I know that for myself, my kids just went back to school on Wednesday, and over the summer, I mean, of course I work, but I don't take things in a new direction. Like I typically don't have a launch over the summer. I just kind of set things up and have things going, and then when they go back to school, that's when I jump in. And, you know, it's time to really work and get some new things out. And there's things that have been in development for a couple months now that I'm really excited about. Jim mentioned things going slow. Always want it to be better. Yes, Alan, that's very well said. Marvin started slow and has been accelerating at a fair speed. That is fantastic. And Aiko says that better is good. Yes, better is always good. I know that it's interesting, because I've found that once you offer one thing to a business, like for example, you know that I'm Mr. Video. A video is an amazing thing. Once you have a relationship with the business and you can sell them additional services, that's when you really make a lot of money. And we're going to be talking about that tonight, among other things. Because if you have something that's set in place that you can sell, and it's not going to knock you over to do so, that you don't have to spend a lot of time to do it, it's a really powerful addition to your tool set. And that's what I personally look at. Ed mentions love looking at new markets. Yes, that's very true. Michael said that struggling in marketing. Kids homeschool so they never leave home. Yes, it's interesting. It's been an adjustment for me, and I've been working from home now for 9 years. So I know that when I first started, when the kids would come home for the summer, like it was like my head, like I couldn't think straight, because it was like my brain wanted to say, you should not be working, the kids are home. And it's a struggle to set boundaries, to remind the kids that they can't come in here. But we figured it out, and it's been working really great. And obviously working from home is like the best thing ever. Just the things that I'm able to do without having to ask my boss, and the things I'm able to attend with the kids, and the stuff that we do over the summer. Over the summer, what I typically do is I will work some on the weekend so that way I can be off during the week, because like we'll go to like a theme park during the week when there's a lot less people there. We'll even go shopping during the week when there's a lot less people there, because it stinks to go to a amusement park and have to wait in the longer lines, and that's what you get when you're able to set your own hours. So, okay, so why don't we go ahead and get started? I know that your time is valuable. I know that some people are finishing up their summer stuff, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. So like I was saying earlier, I'm always looking for ways to land clients as easily as possible, and I'm also looking to do it in a way that I don't have to spend a lot of time and money. So it's interesting because Ruben, who's going to be joining us in a minute, I was introduced to Ruben through one of my good friends, Brian Anderson. Those of you that know Brian, he is like one of the coolest guys ever. And when he shared this with me, and I saw it, I knew that I wanted to learn it right away. And I was fortunate that Ruben hooked me up, and it's stunning to me. For having done this for 9 years now, it's full-time, it's really stunning to me to see what Ruben has done. So Ruben mentioned that he used to be a glass blower, which hopefully he'll tell us a little bit about, and now he is running a 6-figure business, and he's pushing towards 7 figures. So Ruben, are you there, buddy?
I am. Can you hear me okay?
I sure can. Thank you so much for coming on out. People are jumping up and down. They want to hear what in the world are you going to be teaching us tonight.
All right. Well, I appreciate that introduction. I'm excited to get to know all of you a little bit better. I'll just throw out there, because it was mentioned, we homeschool as well, which we love. It just gives you that extra little bit of freedom. So I know it can be sometimes a struggle, but I can totally relate to, to having, with kids coming in and out. I've got 4 myself. But once they start getting older, it becomes really, really amazing.
I bet I have quite a few marketing friends that do exactly that with the homeschooling, and I get so jealous to see all the trips that they'll take during the year, and their kids are learning so much and seeing things firsthand.
Yeah, exactly.
And of course, because you're working out of your briefcase or whatever, it couldn't be a better match.
Exactly. So I'm going to talk to you guys today about some of the stuff we're doing, some of the things that really transformed our business. And because I'm not a genius marketing person, a genius salesperson, I'm a lot like a lot of you. I'm stumble over my words a little bit. I stutter a little bit, and it was challenging at the beginning when I was first trying to build my agency. So if that sounds anything like you, then get ready, because I'm going to basically tell you my journey and what we discovered and what helped put us and take us to the next level. So this webinar, I just want to make sure you guys are in the right place. So this webinar is for you if you want to understand the upcoming changes that are happening in the market and how you can profit from them. Also, if you're struggling to get new clients, even if you have all your skills and knowledge to be an amazing marketing agency, but you're just struggling to get those new clients on a consistent basis. Or if you've been trying to grow your agency, but it isn't growing as fast as you think it should. Or if you've been growing your agency and you've gotten it to a certain level, but it's hard to get it to that next level. So I don't know how you got here today, but if any or all of these sound like you are in the right place. We have used this method to find and close clients on a regular, ongoing basis, offering them the one thing that they absolutely know that they need without having to do hard sales. It's a no explanation, no convincing offer that business owners already understand and want. So there's no more struggling to explain your service or convince them that it's going to help their business, because they already know what it is and they already want it. And finally, this is the insider way to future-proof your business and take it to that next level. So I appreciate that introduction. Yes, it is true. I was a former glass-blowing teacher, but today, along with my wife, Joan, we run a website design and digital marketing agency. Our clients are all over the world. They include attorneys, chiropractors, dentists, roofers, multi-million-dollar companies. My agency, it earns a nice six figures. I'm working to push that to 7. We also currently have an outsourcing company that does marketing for other agencies. But like I said, it wasn't always like that. Unfortunately, I was not born with the sales gene. When growing my agency, I wasn't really that great at sales, and I struggled with growing my marketing agency. And even once I got it to a stable income, I struggled trying to get it to that next level. So today I'm going to show you how I was able to overcome this and take our agency to where it is today. So if you're struggling to close new clients using the techniques that the gurus are currently teaching, and if you're not finding any success, it's not your fault. Today we're going to talk about how to grow your marketing agency fast and future-proof it against the downward trends that I really feel are coming. So first, let's look at some trends. Who can guess what this website is by looking at the dates in this trend? Let's see if we have any guesses in the comments. What website is this? If you know the website, you'll know what happened to it. Oh, we got Jim. Jim, you got it
nice.
right on the nose. Dale, you got it. Andrew, you got it. You guys are really smart. This is MySpace. And this is basically the trend that happened to MySpace. You know, it had some great momentum. It was basically at the top of all the trends, and not quite as quickly as it rose, but almost. You know, it basically went to nothing. So this is a real trend from Google Trends. So here's another one. Who wants to guess what this website is? And what this? Let's see if we get some good guesses. Yeah, we got some people. Yep. All right. I'm going to pronounce your name wrong, but Taiwo, you are absolutely right. Tanya, you are right. We've got some good guesses. All right, let me show you what this is. We had a couple people right on this one. It's harder. This is Facebook. That's right, Facebook. It hasn't hit its bottom, but it certainly looks like it is on its way down. This is the statistics. I just got these today from the beginning of 2004 until today. It is also not quite on the same decline, but it is on a decline as far as trends go in Google. So I know there's lots of people out there pushing Facebook ads, Facebook this and Facebook that, and I'm not saying you can't make money in those, but it's good to understand that those are on downward trends. So here's some more statistics. You know, it used to be Facebook was the uncontested king. We see these other ones coming up and starting to take it over even as early as last year. We're seeing YouTube coming up to the same activity as Facebook. This is just a statistic in social media in general about site visits. And you can see that this trend from social media has gone up. However, it is on its way back down as far as site visits and where they're coming from. Here's another one. From Shareaholic. It has Facebook's visits on a downward trend. Pinterest is kind of up and down in there, but this was as of last September. So you can see these upward trends, and you know, I'm sure you've heard it, but what goes up must come down. I mean, you know, maybe Facebook will never disappear. But it is definitely on that trend downward. And the likelihood in today's environment for some other business that just completely overtake it, the same thing that happened to MySpace, it's very, very possible that that could happen. And so here we also see, even though Facebook's average Users are up. Their revenue share is starting to decline from last year to this year. And this is usage. So here we can see the usage growing, kind of start to plateau, hit kind of what appears to be a top, and now Facebook is on its way down. And again, don't get me wrong. Don't go and tell people, hey, Ruben says you can't make money with Facebook. That's not what I'm saying. You can absolutely still make money with Facebook, and you should make money with Facebook. But making money is going to get harder and harder in the markets that are going downward. They're just going to continue to get more difficult, just like Google and doing SEO. If those of you who have been doing this for years, if you did SEO 10 years ago compared to SEO now, it is so much harder to do SEO today than it used to be 10 years ago. I mean, there was just so many things that you could do, that you could automate, that you absolutely cannot do today. So let's talk about how you can avoid these downward market trends. Today I'm going to talk to you about just that and what you can do to future-proof your business in an industry that isn't going away anytime soon. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't, again, I'm not saying you shouldn't be in other markets, but you need to diversify your services so you protect your business against the ups and downs of those markets. And while other trends come and go, this one will show steady growth through all of it. And it's like having a slow and steady growth of a bond in your stock portfolio. If you guys know the difference between stocks and bonds, stocks are generally a little bit more volatile. They'll go up and down, but bonds will generally continue to increase. Although at a slower rate, it'll continue to increase. And that helps you protect your investments from those fluctuations in the market. But in order to do that, you have to simplify part of your business, that make part of your business not jump around to every new trend as they sort of rise and fall. Because a lot of the marketing gurus out there are going to try to convince you to jump on every single trend that's out there. And I fell for it. I got distracted by that, and I would jump on those trends and try to push them, and it was not helpful to my business. And this is a quote I love and I live by. This is by Albert Einstein. He said, "Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler." I love that. Love that quote. As simple as possible, but not simpler. So today I'm going to tell you how we simplified a part of our business and how it led to massive growth for us. And it all started by us offering this one thing, websites. I know it sounds crazy, but this webinar isn't just going to be me saying, hey, you should sell websites. I know some of you are, but if that was it, chances are you leave right now, you get off the webinar, you go out and you try to sell websites, and you come back and you say, hey, Ruben, you can't make money with websites. And if you come back and say that to me, I'm going to tell you, listen, you didn't stick around for the entire webinar, because that's not the whole story.
and Ruben, like you didn't come into this after so many years of marketing experience, and you yourself even said you're not the super slick salesperson. It's just that you discovered something that's really easy to make it work for you.
That's right. Yeah, it's a very simple process, and we're going to go over it. So I'm going to reveal everything to you guys. So stick around. I'm going to tell you exactly how we offer websites. But before we do that, I want to answer this question, which is why? Why websites? And let's talk about that for a little bit. So first, let me see if this sounds familiar to you. You schedule a meeting with a business owner. You go in and you talk to them about their web presence, about how you can help them. But unfortunately, after talking to them, you get the sense that they still don't really understand what SEO, social media, AdWords, Facebook ads, or any of the other marketing services you talk about. They don't really understand what they are, and much less value what they could potentially bring to their business. And unfortunately, Most businesses don't understand, they don't want, and they don't feel like they need any of these things. And they definitely aren't pre-sold on them beforehand. So if you offered businesses something that they already understand, something they already want, something they already need, without having to hard sell its value, how would that change your business? All right, I think that, I'm just going to repeat that one more time. If you offered businesses something they already understand, something they already want, and need, without having to hard sell its value, how would that change your business? Would it make your life a lot easier? All right, and that's what we discovered with websites. Websites are an amazing way to get your foot in the door, to close businesses on other marketing services. And I'm going to show you how you can provide it easily and without the regular hassle involved with websites. But I do have a few more additional reasons why websites are a gold mine to closing new clients. First, every business knows that they need a website. And once they have one, they rarely change it, or they really change who built it for them. And once you build their website, they'll stick with you for a long time, if not forever. So with websites, you can maintain contact. You can develop a great and amazing relationship with business owners, even if they don't buy your marketing services right away. And we've had people where we've had websites with them for years until we've sold them marketing services. And so a lot of people, they don't want to wait years. They don't want to build that kind of relationship over years. But if you can profit by doing that on your way to those years, then it makes sense to do it. If you can profit today and profit tomorrow, that's the best of both worlds. So we're going to get into that. So you've probably heard, but there are 28 million small businesses in the U.S. alone, and 29% of them don't have a website. That means 71% do. The 29% of 28 million, that's 8 million businesses without a website. And more businesses are getting a website. So in 2016, half of small businesses didn't have a website, and now it's only 29%. Now, and you might look at that statistic and think, so is the web development industry, is it dying? No. In fact, the change from half to 29% shows that the higher demand for website and an increasing demand by small businesses. So where before only half of them thought they needed one, now it's 71% feel like they need one. And this is according to the Government Bureau of Labor Statistics. This is a quote from them. Employment of web developers is projected to grow 15% from 2016 to 2026, which is much faster than the average for all occupations, and demand will be driven by the growing popularity of mobile devices and e-commerce. These are based on the government's own statistics. This is a quote from the government statistics site, pulled right from there. And 15%, you might think, well, that's not exciting, but it is a nice and steady growth. So let's look at these numbers another way, because remember, 29% of 28 million small businesses is over 8 million small businesses without a website. Well, you might think, well, that 29% is never going to get a website. You may be right, but there are over 500,000 new businesses started every month in the U.S. So statistically, 70% of those are going to be looking for a website. So this is why I say this is not a declining industry. This is a growing industry. If you have 500,000 new businesses every month, and again, this isn't all over the world. This is just in the U.S. 70% of those are going to be looking for a website. There's really no end to the clients or the demand for websites. So the demand is there, and it's high. In fact, business design, like I said earlier, is a $34 billion a year industry, and websites are something businesses understand, something they want. So the question is, how can I build an agency that capitalizes on this $34 billion industry and use it to close more marketing clients, because that's ultimately where your huge growth is. All right, so Matt, did you have something you wanted to interject?
Oh, just that I had no idea that it was that high as far as how much money was in that industry. Jim was asking, just is this a good foot in the door strategy? And I think it's one of the best, because like you said, Ruben, it's something that businesses are going to understand exactly what a website is, and you've showed how much in demand it is.
Yeah, it's what we found is the best foot in the door strategy, and because when we had to go in and try to explain SEO, when we had to go in and we try to sell social media, it was not necessarily an easy sell, because the businesses would say, well, what is this? What is it? First of all, you have to explain what it is and how is it going to help. And so by the time you got through that lengthy explanation, their eyes glazed over. They stopped listening. They stopped listening like 10 minutes into it, if that, maybe 5 minutes. But they get the website.
Another thing I've noticed too is just how important that relationship is that this creates, because I know that like once a client likes me, if they ask me for a service I don't provide, and I'll be like, I've never done that before, they would rather go with me who hasn't tried it than go find someone else, because once they like you, they want you to do their digital marketing.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what we found that time and time again, is that the businesses, because marketing is something that it's not like they don't do it like you and me, where they're learning this stuff every day. They're studying this stuff every day. It's something secondary, maybe even not even secondary to their day-to-day business, that they're trying to manage employees, they're trying to get jobs, they're trying to send out, their invoices. Marketing is sort of, the last thing on their list. And they don't get it, but they want to work. That's why they want to work with someone they know, like, and trust. And you keep hearing that, but it's even more important in the marketing industry, because they don't understand marketing and they don't really want to understand marketing. So what they want to do is find someone that they know, like, and trust, and say, look, I trust you, I know you, you do it. All right, so if any of this sounds exciting to you, it really should. And if you're looking to take your marketing agency to that next level, then this is the two-step formula to your success. All right, so here we go. Two-step formula. Step one, offer a website. Now, this website is to get your foot in the door and to build a relationship. And we do everything we can to close them on the website. If we've got to give them a year's worth of hosting, if we've got to, give it to them for, no upfront fee, and whatever it takes, we want to get our foot in the door with this website. And second of all is offer monthly marketing. So you can definitely make money just off of websites, but you make a lot more. You make often 3 times, 4 times, 5 times more by also offering marketing services. So these are the 2 steps. Offer them a website to get your foot in the door. Then you move on to the marketing, because at that point they know you, they like you, you built that relationship with them, and it's a lasting relationship that lasts for years, that they're very unlikely to ever change. All right, so you might be thinking, well, this sounds simple, or aren't websites a pain to build, or I want to offer marketing, I don't want to offer websites. And well, first, let me show you why anyone who offers marketing that wants to grow their business fast needs to start offering websites using some very basic techniques. And I'm going to show you how you can sell websites without having to touch them once yourself. It amazes me how many marketers avoid websites, because I know how much business they're missing out on. So let me tell you, as soon as you start letting people know that you build websites, potential clients start coming out of the woodwork, because the demand is just there. And I don't know if any of you run into this, but family that talks about, hey, what do I do? And even before I really got into offering websites, when family would tell their people what I did, they would often tell people, oh, he does websites. and in my mind, I'm thinking, why do you keep telling people I do websites? That's not what I do. I do marketing. But that marketing is outside their context. They don't understand what marketing is. Your mom and your brother and your whoever is your family, they get websites, so that's what they say. And it took me years to realize, this is an opportunity. If that's what they think I do, and people are coming to me for that, this is what I need to be using as this lead foot in the door strategy. All right, so here's my 2 secrets that we use to easily close leads into paying clients. So number 1 is we price our websites competitively. We're not trying to make thousands of dollars. Sometimes those websites come along where we make thousands of dollars, but in general, we're not looking to make thousands of dollars from every single website. We're looking to price them competitively so we can use it as a foot in the door. And this is our 1-2 punch strategy that we've seen to get about a 25 to 80% closing rate depending on the source of the lead. Here's a little bit more detail so you know exactly what we do. First, we price it around $500 to $600, sometimes as low as $400. Now, this can vary, and like I said, sometimes we'll sell websites for $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 depending on the industry and where those people are coming from and how complicated the website is. And we use websites for the most part as lead generation, and we found this to be the sweet spot for pricing. $500, $600 is the sweet spot. Second, we pre-build a demo site. Before taking any payment, we offer to build a demo site design for our potential clients, and this has been key for us and can skyrocket your conversion rate into the stratosphere. So we don't take any money up front. We'll say, let us build you a demo. If you like it, then we can help you build this. If you don't like it, we'll keep working on it, or you don't have to pay us. So this pre-builds your relationship with the client. It makes them easier to close. It gives you a chance to impress your client by giving them exactly what they want without any risk. And when clients see all the work that you do by pre-building their website, they fall in love with it, they fall in love with you. And in a world where people are always dropping the ball on them, you come through looking like a superhero without even asking for a penny up front. Now, I'm sure you've heard of the phenomenon called reciprocity. Now, because you've given them exactly what they want, this is reciprocity at the highest level. And at that point, it's really hard for them to say no. They feel compelled to work with you. And you can take these 2 little bits of gold from our formula and go out there and make money and grow your agency today. And you could contact current, you can contact previous clients, you can reach out to businesses that you know, you can send leads to a landing page like this one to close new clients using this method. And this powerful system has businesses practically begging to work with you. It's just a no-brainer for them. And any business that wants a website but doesn't have one, or hasn't updated their website in several years, or isn't mobile responsive, they're going to love this offer because you're basically saying, hey, let me do a free website demo for you, and if you don't like it, don't pay us anything. We'll keep working on it until you're happy. If you don't like it, we'll part ways as friends. Don't pay me anything. This is a powerful, this is basically you're offering something for free, and free is a powerful word, and it can change your business forever. Now remember, most businesses equate with having a website with having a business. They see the 2 as synonymous. Like if I have a business, then it means I have to have a website, and if I have a website, it means I have a business. They see their website as their most important investment in marketing. And I know to us who are in marketing, that sounds crazy, but the statistics show that 70% of businesses feel like their website is one of their top marketing tools, all by itself. So why do you want to offer websites, and why is now the perfect time to start offering websites to local businesses? Again, local businesses know they need a website. We're at a point today where having that website is synonymous with having a business. The reason that this is a growing industry is because business owners don't have the time to create their own website. They don't know how to create a website. They don't want to learn how to create a website. They want someone else like you to do it for them, but they just want it at a reasonable price, something that's not going to break the bank. But I know some of you are still probably thinking, can I still offer websites even though I don't want to create websites or build demos? And the answer is yes, you can still use these methods without actually building websites yourself or building demos yourself. And I just want to ask this question out to you guys. Who's ready? Who wants me to tell them how you can work with us and use these techniques to grow your agency? If you'd like to team up with us and have us teach you how you can get online marketing clients with websites, if that's you, stay tuned because it gets better, all right? So, all right, we're ready? All right, wow. Okay, yes, I'm seeing lots of yeses. All right, so awesome.
Yeah, and I'm certainly ready because I know that me personally, I started out, I did do some websites in my early years and I hated it. Like physically I can do it, but I'm so slow at it. And personally, I don't want to spend any time doing that stuff because every minute I'm doing that, I'm not growing my business. I need to be out there, getting clients and making new things. And I feel the same way, everyone that's here too. Even if you're skilled to do this, it's time consuming, and to have someone to do it for you is just so important.
Yeah, and that's what we found. And once we got this formula figured out, we just ramped it up. And so let me introduce you guys. This is Unlimited Website Leads, and this is where we're going to teach you how we learn to tap into virtually an unlimited number of leads using websites. Now, Unlimited Website Leads, it's a series of 8 step-by-step training modules where I teach you how you can use websites to get all the leads you could ever need without the hassle of actually building websites. I also include editable PDF flyers, sales material, the sales system that I've been talking about with the sales video, email templates, and scripts. It also includes some bonuses like a private Facebook group. You'll definitely want to be part of that, where you can get direct access to me and ask any questions that you want. And I get back to you. I check those every day to see if there's any questions from our group. And some of the other members do as well. Additionally, we have 4 weeks of live coaching calls that are starting in just a few days. So make sure you jump in on those as well. And to set you up for success, we'll also build you your very own agency website. So when you go out and talk to clients about the importance of websites, that you actually have one. Plus, you're going to get a 1-year access to our reporting automation software. And this is the Unlimited Edition. This is another one of our power tools to keeping clients paying us month after month. So if you ever had an SEO client or a social media client, they want you to reach out to them, to talk to them, to continue to build that relationship, let them know what's going on, and this tool will do that basically automatically for you. This is an enterprise level software. It normally costs $399 a month, so that's $4,788 a year, and you get it for free for an entire year as part of being part of Unlimited Websites. So this software, you can automatically send your clients unlimited brandable reports for SEO, social media, website analytics, PPC, even email, even tracking email if they're doing any email marketing. It'll even do unlimited site audit reports that will help you close deals. You can create these reports, give them to your clients, and show them what's going on with their website and why they need to upgrade it. So it's really a set and forget kind of system, and it's been really helpful to us. You just set it up once, and it will automatically send reports to your clients month after month, or however you set it up. So that's been really great for us, and it really frees us up as well. We don't have to prepare the reports. We don't have to make those phone calls. They just get them, and we let them know if you have any questions to give us a call. All right, so you've learned that you've got to do two things to make this successful. So first of all is price your websites competitively. The second one is pre-build a demo before they pay. And so again, question is, how am I going to build all these demo websites for my potential clients? I don't have time. I'm sure you realize that with the sales system and the closing power of doing all this work up front, every business that needs a website is going to jump on this offer. So how are you going to do all that work? Doesn't it take a lot of time? Doesn't it take money or a team of employees to do all of this work? So if you're asking that question, raise your hand or say yes in the comments. How can I get all this done? I'm seeing yeses, yes. All right, I see lots of yeses. Yeah, okay, yeah, some of you have full-time jobs. Yeah, it becomes really difficult. All right, so here's what you can do so you don't have to lift the finger to create and design the websites. You can turn it over to our team, and we'll do all the work for you. We'll create the demo sites for your clients. We'll add the logos. We'll upload the demo to the web, and we've been building websites since 2006, so we know how to do it. So the sites look amazing, and they go up fast, and it's basically a done-for-you service. And we're going to give you, as a jump start, we're going to have my team do 20 demo sites for you absolutely free, just for signing up today, and 10 free website conversions. So some people don't have a WordPress site. All of our sites are built on WordPress. Some people want to move to WordPress, so we will convert those websites over to WordPress if they don't already have one. So let's see what some of those websites look like. We can do a variety of websites, just about any business you can imagine. Chiropractors, gardeners, auto repair, bridal websites. So here's just some of them. We've got about 100 different templates already pre-built, and we can go beyond those templates. So if you like this website, but you need it for some other purpose, we can rebrand it and make it for that purpose. We really hate ugly sites, so we do the highest quality sites with a premium updated look. There's some more. All right. So we've been a premium outsourcer for years. In fact, here's what one of our current clients says. She said, quote, "You have no idea how much I love you guys. I know how to do all of this, but I just don't have the time. With 2 little kids and a husband, I know some of you guys can relate to that, and high maintenance clients, I just don't have the time. I love knowing how, I love knowing you know what you're doing and can handle all this for me. We just grew so fast that it's been a little bit overwhelming." So she's turned all of her website building over to us, and we've just taken care of it all. And even though she knows how to do it, and that's the same thing that Matt was saying. Yeah, you can do it, and yeah, maybe that it saves you a few bucks, but in the end, you're not able to grow your business if you're always jumping back between closing clients and trying to build websites. And websites, if you don't know what you're doing, can be a pain. So now, when we do websites for other agencies, we normally charge to do those demo sites because it does take time, it takes money, resources to do them. We have to pay a graphic designer, a project manager, a web developer. But like I mentioned before, I'm going to give you 20 website demos, 10 website conversions, free, and why would we do this? So I did mention earlier that we have an outsourcing company. So logically, if we do websites for your clients, you'll consider us as your outsourcing company. So it's not required, but you'll consider it. And when you see the great value we provide your clients, we really feel like you'll never want to cancel. So for us, this is a win-win situation. Remember, if you can impress your client, then we impress you. So logically, if we do those websites for your clients, you're going to hopefully want to work with us, and you'll see the great value we provide. So, so in some ways, it's win-win-win because we win, you win, and the client wins because they get some great value. So, quick recap. This is you guys can focus on getting the business to say, yes, I'm interested in this amazing deal, and our team basically takes over the rest. Our team builds the demo site with our designer, our web developer, our project manager. We deal with all the website issues, the technical hurdles. We deliver the fulfillment of the website, and if you use us to outsource your other marketing needs, we both get recurring monthly profit. So does that sound exciting? All right, I do see a few little questions. You get 20, I want to answer this question by Alan. He's like, I get 20 demo sites, but all the other sites cost $200. So if I go over 20, I have to pay $200 for additional site even before it's sold. So no, you get 20 sites, and if you want us to do this, so you know what, Alan, just hold on 1 second because that's actually a really good point. So now let's just go over this real quick so I can show you guys everything that's included. We get to have this amazing course where we give you the tools. We know how to go out and so that you know how to go out and get the yeses that you're looking for. But for the seasoned marketers, you get some really, really great bonuses as well. We do the demo websites for you so you can easily pull in the client. Once the client says yes to the demo, we trust that you're going to outsource your marketing to us. It's not required, but we hope that you will. And now the suggested retail price on our website is between $500 and $2,000, but you can mark it up as much as you want. And for more lucrative businesses, you'll want to make sure you charge more. If they're lawyers or some other higher end business, you want to charge more. We suggest charging whatever is acceptable in your market, but we recommend at least $500, but you can double that, you can triple that, you can even quadruple that depending on your market. So how much can you make? Could this be a six-figure business for you? Of course, all you have to do is sell 1 or 2 websites a week, and you'll be making $2,000 to $16,000 depending on how much you're selling the websites for, depending on that market. And of course, if you sold 1 a week, that'd be about between $2,000 and $8,000. And this is just for websites. If you sell 2 a week, you'll be making $4,000 to $16,000 a month. And again, this is just a foot in the door strategy. You can make money while getting new marketing clients, selling them marketing, right? Foot in the door strategy. Once you've developed that relationship with the client, you can choose the other marketing services that you want to sell, which are going to bring in that recurring payment month after month, whether that for you that's social media or reputation or PPC or whatever it is. This is how you 10x your business, is by you get the foot in the door and start selling them these other services. And when you upsell them from marketing services that range between 500, maybe 1,000, I mean, it could be a lot more. I mean, we definitely have charged more than $1,000 for marketing services, and if they get multiple services, then it can be even more than that. After a few months, you could easily be making $6,000 from just your first few clients, just by using the foot in the door strategy of websites. And in less than a year, you could be making $10,000, $20,000, or $30,000 a month, but you can't get there if you can't get your foot in the door with these businesses first. And with this strategy, you have a six-figure business with just a few clients. All you have to do is give away 1 or 2 demo websites a week, upsell them on your marketing services. That should really be so easy that you're probably saying, I can give away 10 demo sites a week. Well, you know, why do I only have to do 1 or 2? And I want to show, I just want to show you that, you know, some minimum so you have a baseline. Don't let me stand in your way. I totally believe in you and trust that you'll be successful. You could easily sell more, and that's why I'm giving you that jump start of 20 websites, 10 conversions, absolutely free. The demo websites, they do have a wholesale value of about $200. The full website's wholesale value is about $500, but I'm giving you 20 demo websites, 10 website conversions for free. But all right, this gets back to Alan's question. I'm going to, because I was talking to Matt, and Matt said, hey, look, you know, I heard that you could do better. I know, you know, I've been talking to Brian, and he said, look, like, don't just let him give away his 20 demos and 10 websites. I heard you can do better. For my list, you got to do something really good for them. So we're going to forget the 20 demo sites. Hey, let me go back one slide. All right. We're going to forget that, and we're going to change it to unlimited website demos, unlimited website conversions for you guys, all right? I know you're asking, how can we do this? It's going to take people, it's going to take resources, money. We've talked about that. So we're so confident that when your clients see what a great job that we did on their website, that they'll want additional marketing services, and you'll want to team up with our outsourcing team to do it. So again, win, win, win. All right, we look at this as a win-win-win situation. So we're changing it. We're making it unlimited for everyone, all the demo sites. I'm sure you can see how this is the perfect business model for you right now. We did just say unlimited, yes, demos, unlimited website conversions. Can you think about what that means for your business? How many business owners you know that you'll be able to bring in, that you'll be able to help? But I'm going to make it even a little bit sweeter. Now, just at cost, we're going to bring in our team of salespeople to help you close those leads, close some sales for the website. So what does that mean? What does close the leads mean? Is you get them to say yes to the demo, we'll actually close the sale for you, and then we're just going to do that at cost. It's only going to cost $50 to have us do that. And if we don't close them, you get your money back. So really, you're gonna be able to get unlimited websites, unlimited demos. If you need help closing those clients, you pay us $50. If we don't close them, we give you your money back, right? And so it's really a no-lose situation. So with unlimited website leads, modules, flyers, checklists, templates, you get our sales system, you get into the Facebook group, you're going to get our coaching calls, those are starting soon. You're going to get your very own agency website. We're going to give you unlimited website demos so you can land some amazing clients right now. Plus, Matt has actually put something together as well. Matt, do you want to jump in and tell them what you put together?
Yes, but first I got to say, people are freaking out over here. The unlimited part is pretty insane. I don't know if you're crazy or off your meds, right? But it's pretty incredible. And I know that, I mean, I have some doers on my list too that could really do this. That's pretty great. I know the question was asked too, what a conversion is, and correct me if I'm wrong, but that's when somebody already has a website and you're converting it into a better website for them. Yeah,
we're converting it into a WordPress website. So a lot of people have other websites built on other platforms, on, you know, whatever it is, Wix, and they like the way their website looks. They just want it to be on WordPress so that they can manage it, and we'll do those conversions for them, which has been, you know, it has been great for people because, you know, nobody wants to manage a Wix website.
What if somebody has a website already and they hate it and it's bad looking?
Well, in that case, you don't want to convert their website. What you're going to want to do is have us make a new website for them.
Okay,
so,
great.
And we have about 100 templates. You can go in, choose the template that's closest to what you like. If you want any changes, just let us know the changes. We'll do them. We'll put them up on the web. We'll give you a link, and once you look at the website, you say, yes, this is approved, we'll pack that website up and send it to you to either give it to the client, install. It's really easy to install. We use a plugin that's it's going to be free for you. We have a premium version, but you don't need that. You can use that to install a WordPress website super easy.
Okay. Yeah, and there's other questions too, but first I do want to talk about my bonus here. So see, basically, I'm sure everyone here is aware of our Easy Magic video system where you're able to make videos featuring actual human spokespersons and pick what they say line by line. So we actually very recently developed some clips that you could use to put on your own website to sell websites. So if you wanted to make video commercials to sell websites, that's what these clips will allow you to do. It'll also allow you to customize them depending on your call to action, all that kind of good stuff. So basically what you're going to get from us, it features multiple spokespersons and over 400 different clips that you'll be able to piece together to make your own professional looking sales videos to sell your website services. So we wanted to include that with you to you as well. So the way that'll work is when you pick this up, you won't get this immediately. You'll get this within the next week or so. Once Ruben can let me know who bought, and then we'll deliver it to you. You don't have to do anything. I'll be in touch with you, but I wanted to let you know. And here you can see some of the clips listed here, and they look better than when I sent them over. I don't know how that happened, Ruben, but you can see, like thank you for visiting. You can place your order here, just simple call to actions. To be able to make sales videos to sell your own websites. That's something that we thought, hey, this would help you make this even easier. So that's why we wanted to provide that as a special bonus to anyone that picks this up.
All right, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, and we're getting lots of people singing how much they love Easy Magic Video. Yeah, that's awesome that you included those. So thanks for that. All right, so. Here's the link, guys. You can go to unlimitedwebsiteleads.com/Matt, and we have 20 spots available. And guys, like we really do have people doing this, making these, so we really cannot sell more than 20 of these unlimited spots, unlimited websites where you don't have to pay us. You know, like someone was asking, well, normally we have to charge something, right? If you just came to us off the street, but you're not coming to us off the street, you're coming to us from Matt, and so you're able to come in and get those unlimited websites, but we can't just offer that to anyone, and we can't do that for 1,000 people, obviously. So we have had to limit space just to make sure we can keep up with the demand. And like Matt said, you guys are doers, and we want to make sure that we can fulfill for the doers. Some people sell you these kinds of things, and they hope you don't ever use it. We really, really hope you use it. We want you. We'll work with you. We'll try to help you any way we can to help you guys sell these websites and learn what we've learned in order to build your agency using this technique.
So I put the link in the chat box. I know that if you try to click on the screen, it's not going to work, but you can see in the chat box the link that you can click on, or you can enter it in your browser to be able to proceed to there. So yes, I know that we have a bunch of questions here, and
all right. So I see a lot from that. What's the price? So the price is $3.99. Which is an amazing price. So if you want to go check that out, you can go to unlimitedwebsiteleads.com/Matt, and you'll see it for $3.99. It is a yearly payment, but again, how many websites can you give away in that year? You can give away an awful lot of websites, so you get a tremendous amount of value out of that.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking here because, like you said, everybody knows business owners. I mean, I would think that you just sell one website and you'll make your investment back. It's just one, and you probably have multiple people already within your circle of influence that want a website. Like Ruben said, when people know that you provide it, you'd be surprised how many people want it.
That's right. And in our training, we teach you where you can go and find basically an endless supply. We in one of our trainings, I think it's in module 6, it's pretty amazing because you can basically get email alerts every day with dozens of people who want websites, who are just asking for websites. and we include that in our training, so you can learn exactly, how to get these people, not just people who are, ho-hum, maybe I should do a website, maybe I shouldn't, but people who are actually saying, yes, I need someone to help me with the website. And again, that sweet spot for those people is between, $500, $600. And if you come in and say, look, don't pay us anything, we'll do it up front, only pay us if you like it, that just helps to close that deal so much easier. So,
and you're showing people where to get leads. You're also telling them what to say. You provide email templates, and then when it comes to closing the sale, you'll even do that.
Yeah. So yeah, if you really struggle with sales, we're even going to help you close those sales as well. So, and again, if we don't close them, there's no cost to you. We're gonna refund you your money. So there's no loss there. Do we have any other questions that?
So Joe wants to know, do you host the website? They don't have to do anything there.
So we, what we're doing is we're building the demo site, which will be hosted. But once it's approved, we're going to turn that website over to you. So we're not hosting it per se. We just host the demo until it's approved, and then we give it to you. So you really have a lot of freedom there to be able to, put that on your own hosting package, or give it to the client for them to host it and manage it. We're an outsourcing company, so we do have other services that we can offer you. But with this, it's basically us building those demos and doing those conversions.
Yeah, and I think that's great, because then you have the keys, and like Ruben said, when you're in control of their website, that gives you a lot of power in terms of being able to offer them other services, and also being able to collect additional money, because if you host the website for them, which is really easy to do, that's going to be more money that comes in every year.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Ideally you hold the keys to those clients, and you can I would never recommend that you hold someone's website hostage, if they want the website, but you can charge them if they want to move it. And that's what we do. So if a client comes to us and says, hey, we don't want to host with you anymore, say, okay, fine, here's our transfer fee for us to actually move this website for you.
Right.
And that's very, very reasonable, and most businesses don't even bat an eye. If they want to switch, we let them switch, and we charge them again on, sort of the other end going out and leaving us, which we found to be a good policy for us. Because, honestly, at the beginning of our business, it's really hard not to just do everything for free. And so we really had to set up certain rules and stuff for ourselves and for our clients, and make them very clear for them, so that when they came in and they wanted something, that they knew that, okay, if I'm asking for something, there may be a charge for this. And we highly recommend that you set up those same types of systems and rules with your clients, and let them know, okay, yeah, we can do that. Here's how much it costs. Any other questions that I know it's going through, they're going pretty fast, so I may have probably missed 20 questions at least.
Yeah, there's still, I think there's still confusion, because people are asking, like I know that it says 20 spots available. Like, after you sell 20 websites, just to be clear, you're not limited to 20 websites. When you pay for this, you're able to literally claim as many websites as you can sell.
That's right. That's right. So these 20 spots are just for those charter members to come in and be able to get into this, become a charter member, basically. So once you're a charter member, you can get as many websites as you want. We do have a guarantee. If you get in and you want your money back, we've got a 14-day money-back guarantee. So here's a question from, will we offer a payment plan or a version without unlimited demos? So just so you guys know, we normally charge about $370 a month for this service. So this is, you're basically paying a heavy discount on this. So basically where you're paying for it for a year. So we do not have any other payment plans or other versions without the unlimited. Why use WordPress is slow? You know, WordPress can be slow. Depending on how you do it. There's certain things with any website. If you bulk it up with a ton of plugins, it's going to go slow. But you know, these are basic websites. These are branded websites. These aren't websites with, you know, all sorts of functionalities and, you know, whistles and hoots and everything. You know, most businesses just want a basic website. And again, this is not about, like, I don't want you guys to become website crazy, right? And like get so much into websites that, you know, it's all about websites. What you want to, this is a foot in the door strategy. This is you want to get a basic website for a business owner that wants a basic website, and you want to build that for them at a reasonable price and have that as a client potentially forever that you can sell marketing services to. So I would not go crazy trying to offer, you know, like, you know, hey, we're going to do like all these sales funnels for you. No, that's not what these websites are about. These websites are basic branding websites. So if, you know, if people are looking for a hosted solution, that is something we can provide. However, there would be an additional charge for that. So if you want something where you totally hands off, that is something our outsourcing company provides. We'll give you guys a special price on that if you're interested. All of our charter members are going to get a special price on things that relate to this offer. So if that is something where you want it totally hands-free, we can definitely help you with that.
Could you talk a little bit about the process? So let's say that I go out and I sell a website to a hair salon. Is there like an intake form that they would fill out? How does your team get the information for the site?
That's a great question. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to log in. It's a membership site. You're going to log in. You're going to go to the members area, and you'll see a button that will say, you know, new website request. You'll click on that. There's an intake form. We have a downloadable version of that intake form that you can click on and download. It's a Word document. So you can, if you want to put your own logo on there and send it to the client, you can do that. Get all the information from them, fill it out on our website, and then we start working on that. Once we get a request, we'll actually create a support ticket for you and let you know the updating process of that website. So we'll say, okay, here we finished it. Here's the link. Go check it out. Let us know if you want any changes. And then via our support on the website, you can let us know what changes you might want or the client wants, and we'll keep updating it. You know, if it's funny, sometimes we'll have those clients who will say, okay, this is the last changes I'll make. And then we send them to, oh wait, now these are the last changes we'll make. We'll do it as many times as you guys want, you know, 5, 10, 20 times.
Don't tell your clients that.
Yeah, we generally with our retail clients, you know, we want to do it until they're happy. I mean, because we want to get paid. Basically, because we're offering to do the demo site for them, and we want to get paid, so we'll do it until they're happy, and we'll do it for you guys until you're happy. And so whatever changes you want, we'll keep doing it. We'll keep doing those until you're happy, because when they're happy, you get paid, and when you get paid, you get a client, and when you have a client, it's way easier to sell that client than it would be someone off the street, and that's just what we found again and again. So.
What if you find someone that wants a website, but they want more than the standard site has?
Yeah, and again, that would be something that might be outside the scope of this offer, but you can reach out to our outsourcing company and say, hey, look, you know, this person wants a membership site, or they want e-commerce site, or they want something, you know, bigger and better and fancier than what you have to offer here. We can do that. And we'll give you a quote, and we'll give you a discount on that as a charter member. Great. I do see some people that are in, James. That's great. I'm excited to work with you guys. So let me know if you guys have signed up. I'd love to start getting to know you. So let me know in the comments if you guys have signed up. I do. Jesse, I love this comment because you get this every single webinar that you're ever on, which is, I just got here. Can you go over the entire offer for me? Jesse, that's awesome. I love that. All right, Anne. Okay, Jesse. I don't know. Can we go over the entire offer, Matt?
Maybe like just like a recap. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Jesse. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I just, so first of all, I homeschool my kids, so my kids are always challenging me, and generally I'll laugh when they challenge me, just because I'm like, oh man, like classic. That's a classic question for you to come back, and when I ask you a question, you ask me a question back, and they sometimes stump me a little bit. So, all right. Yeah. So basically, this is our course this is what we've done. So what we've done is we've gone out there. We found that one of the best ways to close new clients is to offer them a website. And the reason websites have worked so well for us is because it allows us to get a chance to build a relationship with the client before we start offering them marketing services. So what we're offering is unlimited websites, unlimited website demos, unlimited website conversions, and we'll build those for you. You can show your clients. We generally will tell our client not to pay us until they're happy with their website. Once they're happy with us, then they pay us. But you won't have to pay us per website. You're just gonna. It's just a annual fee of $3.99 to get as many websites as you want. And like Matt was saying, you only have to sell one website this year. Who here can sell one website this year and make their money back? You have a year to sell one website. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you could probably sell, one website every day if you really threw yourself into this. But I have a hard time believing that you all couldn't sell at least one website in a year. And just by letting people know that, hey, I sell websites, someone's going to come to you and say, hey, I need a website. Hey, because 70% of small businesses now feel like they need a website. There's 500,000 new businesses every month just in the U.S. So you're going to find someone if you just let people and let the universe out there know that you build websites. Someone's going to come and ask for one. So generally, we charge people $500 to $600 for the website, and this is our foot in the door strategy. We make a little bit of money up front, but really our money is made on the back end when we sell marketing services. So we build that relationship with the client. We get them to like us. We get them to know us. We build some rapport with them, and then websites are just such a natural lead-in to all marketing services, right? Oh, hey, here's some statistics about your traffic to your website. Are you interested in trying to get more traffic to your website? Oh, here's some statistics, about your social media, because our reporting tool, which you get as part of this, is we'll be able to send them reports about their social media, or we'll be able to send them reports about their SEO or about their website. So you can keep reminding, even if you don't want to call them every month to touch bases with them, you can have the software do it for you. Have that, contact them, let them know, hey, here's what's going on with your social media. Would you like help? And you can build those reports however you want. At the top of the report, at the bottom of the reports, you can say, hey, here's what's going on. Would you like help with this? You can put in the text that you want, put in whatever you want, and have those go out every month to your clients. Yeah, that's right, Don. There's no additional cost for the website. And if you're going to host it for them, there might be some minimal hosting costs. If you're going to hand it over to them, there's really nothing involved as far as cost there. But yes, you're not going to pay us to build anything additional unless you outsource other services to us. That is right.
And you have to keep in mind too that this is a partnership. But one thing that I really love about this is that, you know, of course you have the unlimited websites and demos that you can provide, but then what's going to end up happening is a business is going to want more eventually, or someone right from the beginning will want a bigger website than what is here. But then working with Ruben's team, they're going to be able to provide that too. Right.
So I saw a couple questions, someone saying, you know, what kind of services do you provide? We do pretty much all the basic stuff, SEO. We do social media. We actually even have a live chat person. So that's a great upsell to a website person, a potential website client, is to say, hey, look, we can have a live chat person on your website for 12 hours a day. And they'll be on there 12 hours a day, 5 days a week. And I think it comes out, I think if you do the math, that comes out to like 50 cents an hour of what we charge you guys as charter members to get that service. And you can resell it for 2 or 3 or 4 times what we charge you. So actually, I think it's less than $1 an hour, even if you double our price. You know, it's a no-brainer for a lot of business owners to have a chat person on their website. Just adds that extra level of value to what you're offering. So yeah, you sell the website, you can sell hosting, but ultimately, our big money is in upselling marketing. That's where our big money is. We just use this as our foot in the door strategy to get in there with people. Okay, and there's no cost for the demos. There's no cost for the finished website. Yes, that's correct. So we'll do the website, Don. There's no cost for you to do that except for your yearly fee, and we then turn the website over to you. So hopefully that answers your question. And we can do fulfillment. So if you guys don't want to do the marketing fulfillment, we'll do that for you. And yes, so we have a back-end team, and we'll take care of marketing, and basically we'll split the cost. So what we charge is 50% of what we charge retail, and so you get half the price without doing any or even paying anyone to do any of the work. So I take half of that cost, but I still have to pay my team to actually do the work.
And you'll even, another option too is having you close the sale. You'll get on the phone with the client to close the sale, and for that there's a charge of $50 only if you close. Someone had asked if that happens, you're representing them, right?
That's right. That's right. We are very cautious because we have an outsourcing team. We're very cautious about ever revealing ourselves to your client. Everything we do, if there's an email or if there's whatever it is, it's going to be at the very least gray labeled, and that means there won't be any of our emails or company signs or anything. It'll be very generic, so that it could basically be anyone. So we're very cautious about never revealing ourselves as an outsourcing company, and always representing you and your company and putting your brand first. So, all right, Buck, great to have you. Buck says he's in. You'll get information on our outsourcing inside the members area. So do we have a portfolio? Yes, we've got actually all of the websites on a gray labeled domain that you can send to your clients and say, here's a example of some of the sites if you want to look at them. I tend to not do that because I don't want my clients to feel like this is a templated site. I want them to feel like this is, just for them. So I would rather pick a site for them than send them. But we do have that because you guys have to look at and be able to see the site. So we do have that, and it is grade labeled in case someone did want to potentially send it to a company themselves. Okay, so basically this is white labeled to us, and we are the agency that they know, and you were just outsourced to work. Is that right? That is right, Jesse. Yes, this is white labeled to you. A lot of people want to try to insert their brand over your brand when they offer a service, especially at this price. But we're not doing that. We're putting your brand first, your brand at the forefront. Help you guys build your brand, not have you guys help us build our brand. We've turned over all of the fame and glory to you guys.
And Adrian wants to know what the cost is after a year, because this is a yearly thing. It's $3.99 today. A year from now, it's still $3.99, right?
That's correct. That's correct. Now we do have the software that's included right now. We haven't exactly decided what that price is going to be, but it's going to be very reasonable. We may just roll it over and include it, so you may not have to pay anything. But we're working through that. The software. I mean, the software really it's an enterprise level software that we pay about $400 for, so a month. So there is a cost there for us. If you wanted to go and get the same software, it would cost the same thing for you guys, and may potentially more. So the software is basically, it's a reporting software. So it'll automatically send branded reports. And again, you can put your brand on it. It'll send those to your clients month after month for SEO, for social media, for email marketing, for website statistics, so that you can basically have an automatic way of keeping in contact with your clients. And it's a retention tool for us. That's how we use it. Sometimes we'll use it as a closing tool if we do a website audit, which you can also do with the tool. But it's a retention tool for us that we can continually send our clients, just another touch to let them know, hey, we're here. Hey, we can help you if you have any questions. Hey, here's some more information, so that they just feel like we're just pouring over value to them. Hey, Joe, as far as if you want us to migrate this to their server, we can do that. It's really reasonable. Anything that relates to websites, we give you guys a really good special deal on it, and just try to cover our costs a little bit. And sometimes moving things to a server can be a headache from one site to another, depending on people's server settings and stuff like that. Sometimes it can be a little bit more involved. So I can totally understand if you want someone else to do that for you. But generally, it's really easy because, and here's the process of, if we do hand over a site to you, it's basically almost every hosting company out there will have an instant WordPress builder. Almost 90+% of them have some sort of WordPress instant builder, right? You instant build that WordPress site, you install one plugin on it, you take the file that we send you, and you say, hey, I want to import this. You import it, and it recreates the site for you. It's really, really super simple. But if you want help, we can definitely help you out with that. So if they want changes, if we still have the website on our old server, we'll make those changes. We can always recreate the website for you. I mean, you've got unlimited websites. So Joe, you're asking, what does it cost down the road if they want some changes? So, and that may also, you may want to contact, us once you're a member to ask us about your, like if you really want this hands off, that's something we could offer you at a ridiculously low price, just to completely take that off your palette if that's something you want.
And if you've never done this before, I can't tell you what it means to be able to to know that this stuff is going to be handled, because a lot of times when you go to sell something, you just don't know. And even if you're good at making the sites and someone else wants something else extra for the site, to know that you can turn to this team and they're going to be able to handle it just leaves you wide open to sell, whatever digital marketing services they're going to need. You can handle for them.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, and the other thing that I found is, when I first started my business, I felt like I had one foot on the pedal and one foot on the gas, because I was always, okay, now I'm going to go sell. Oh, now I got some clients. Now I got to go help those clients. And now I've got to go sell again because I haven't been selling because I've been helping my clients. And, oh, wait, now I can't sell because I got to go back to helping my clients. And, I'm trying to set aside this time. And it was just back and forth and back and forth. And, you're like you're going 50 miles an hour with your foot on the gas at 60 because you're just stopping and going and stopping and going. And it really just slows everything down. All right, so would you also build me a lead gen site that I could later rent out or put a tracking number? So, Rafael, these basically are for branding websites. So we're not building, we're not building really, really complicated sites. It's mostly just basic sites that can be probably up to 12 pages. We've got some flexibility there. If it's 13, 14, 15 pages, we're pretty flexible. We just don't we don't want to be with this service. It's not really for a 100-page site. But yeah, these are for basic branding sites. So Jesse is asking, how are these sites free and how is it unlimited? So there is a yearly cost, but you can have us build as many websites as you want. So that's why as many websites as you can get out there and sell. There's no additional cost per website. We'll just keep building them as you keep selling them. Do you use security plugins? Are the sites SSL protected? So Alan, generally when we host for our clients, we can do SSL certificates, and we have a boatload of security that we have, where backups, protection against DDoS, and all those types of security measures. That we're up to wazoo with security measures when we host those for them. But generally we're turning these sites over to you, or to either give to the client or to host yourself. If you do need something more robust, we can talk about that for anyone who's in the members area. We'll help you out and figure out and let you know how you can go about doing that. So you suggest to focus startups and businesses with no current site. So that's the question. No, not necessarily. So we have a question here. Do we recommend starting with just startups and businesses with no current site? No. In fact, you'll see in the training there are plenty of businesses that have websites that are looking for websites, and we tell you exactly where to find them and how to get them. Some of them are startups, some of them are new, but some of them just want a new website. They just want a facelift for it. How much telling, selling, and convincing is needed? Generally, we like to go after people who already want a website. So if you're going after someone who you're trying to convince that they want a website, we can do that, and it's not that hard to convince people. And if any of you want to go right now to Google and do a Google search for any industry in any city, so put in a city and an industry, put in Atlanta plumber, whatever it is, and I guarantee you within the first 5, probably even 2 pages of Google, you're going to find an ugly website in that industry in any city that you go and look for. Maybe it's even in the #1 spot. So your chances of finding those people are easy. And I'm just going to share with you guys the technique that I use. So if any of you are out there doing any sort of networking, this is the technique I use. So if I'm in a networking group and I'm going there, what I'll do is when I'll talk to someone and I'll say, what do you do? And they'll tell me, and it's like, well, what's your website? and they'll tell me, and then I'll pull out my phone right there and start looking up their website while I'm talking to them. And I'll let them know, oh wait, what's your website? And I'll type it out and make sure they know I'm looking up their website. If they start immediately apologizing about their website, you know they're an easy potential client, right? And a lot of people, you'll be surprised at how many people start, oh, hey, I haven't updated that in years, or oh, hey, oh, this is, whatever it is, they'll start, you'll see it in their face, you'll hear it in their words, they'll basically let you know right away, oh, hey, or unless they're like, oh yeah, hey, we just got that upgraded, we just spent all this money doing it. That's going to be a little bit harder of a sale unless you get on there and you're like, look, this is a really bad site. You really need to redo this again. And sometimes we've sold websites that way too, just by letting people know that they just wasted whatever money they wasted building the site, and they should have us do it. And we feel bad, so we'll do it at a really low price for them, and we'll still charge them $500 for it. How easy to add a couple of videos on the sites? Yeah, if you have a video you want us to add to the site, just send us a YouTube link and we can add it. That's not a problem. What's the usual cost for us for a brand website, and how much can we market it for? Okay, so Jesse, generally we're going to sell it for $500 to $600 because we use it as a foot in the door strategy. However, if you're an amazing salesperson, you could probably get out there, sell it for, $2,000, $3,000. I'm trying to make sure this is as easy as possible for, those people who maybe are not amazing salespeople who just want to use this as a foot in the door strategy, because I'm not an amazing salesperson. I have to use this as a foot in the door strategy to be able to get in with people, to be able to build those relationships. And maybe that's just my personality. I just like building those relationships first with people and having some connection with them, and then having those conversations about marketing and how I can help them, what I can do, and all those types. It's just easier for me for whatever reason. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so yeah, we've got multiple plugins that we use for GDPR compliance. So that is something that we can either tell you exactly which plugin to use, or if it's something we're hosting, we can activate those plugins for whatever sites you need us to. Okay. Do we still have time for questions, Matt? Are we okay?
Yep, we're doing fine.
Okay. All right. So there is once you're signed up, there is a place inside the members area to request your agency site. So we just go ahead and get in there, and we just ask for basic information, and we'll start setting up that agency site pretty quickly. Yes. Oh, I'm so glad you asked this, Bill. All of our sites are mobile responsive. Yes, 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 yes. Sometimes I think in my mind, some things are just so obvious that I forget to say them. Yes, all of our sites are mobile responsive. Yes, that's so important. And in fact, some of the things I'm going to teach you is how do you find websites which are not mobile responsive, because those are great potential website people to sell to. So
I'll say, because in a lot of industries, it's actually more people on their mobile device than not now.
Yes, yeah, mobile is taking over. Kids are all on mobile. They're rarely getting onto a desktop. So yeah, everything's going to mobile. And in fact, that's exactly what that government labor of statistics quote says, because of mobile and because of e-commerce, that's why they see that industry growing. So, all right, yes. Darnell says, I'm not a salesperson at all. I feel you. I feel you. That's totally me as well. Are we able to give away the site to open the door marketing services, or to other marketing services, or for any price we choose? You can sell it for whatever price or nothing at all if you choose, Jesse. So we have our yearly fee, but you can give them away just to open the door for marketing services. And here's what we like to do, and I know you were a little late to the thing, is we offer to do it for free, but then we charge them once they're satisfied. And we charge them something very reasonable, like $400 to $600. So, so it is free up front, but then we charge them on the, if we've got to give it away for free and then charge a hosting, we'll do that. We want some connection to this, to that person, and we want to host it for them because we want to build that relationship with them. Can we see a sample of the agency site? Yes. Let me, I'm just going to open up. Let me pull, I think I just did a screenshot of it actually. Let me pull that up. All right, so here's the agency site. And this stuff can change. Like if you want a different picture, we can help make it more unique to us. We've got a portfolio in here, links to different services, and these are the services that we offer.
That's a nice clean look.
Form. Yeah, and again, all these services, basically we'll ask for your PayPal email, and we'll put your PayPal email in here, and people can actually make a payment right on the website and start paying you for services. We just need your PayPal email, and all the services are there, the different packages with the different things that are offered in those packages. It comes with your first blog post and a contact page. So it's a nice, clean, simple website. And if you want changes to it, just let us know. We'll make change. You want to change a video? You want to put a different picture here? We can do that for you. So that's what we're here for. How much can we get away with charging hosting, Bill? That's a good question. So we generally will offer 3 different tiers of hosting. So, and ultimately they're all the same to us when we host them for people. But we use it as a sales technique to offer 3 different tiers. So the first one is basic, and it's like $25 a month. And again, it's just basic offers basic updates to their website. Now, again, we offer this to all of our clients, but we package it differently. So for all of our websites, we do backups, we do security, we do updates to plugins and other things, but we sell it as 3 different packages. So the one is basic website with basic updates. Second one is a security package, and the third one is a fully managed package, where that's where they just ask us to change. But basically, it's our webmaster package. So it's $25, $50, and $100 for those basic packages in general. That's what we like to do. And so if you want to, to sell, basically have a webmaster on call for $100 a month is very reasonable. And again, if you don't want to be that person doing it, we'll have something for you guys to be able to offer that yourselves, to have us help you do that for you. Reputation management, generally, Alan, reputation management is software. I mean, that's how we sell reputation management. It's basically the software that we use, whether you use Reputation Kahuna or Reputation Loop. You really need us to help you with that. We can do it, but generally, a lot of our clients don't have us do that for them because they just buy the software and do with the software. Can I provide sites at cost so I don't make money, but you guys still do? So you can provide sites. If you came to us and asked for a website, even to our outsourcing company, chances are you would pay more than this yearly fee. So this is a killer deal. So it really is probably as the best deal that you can get. So if you just came to our website, our outsourcing website, and said, hey, can you build a website for us? What's your wholesale cost? You generally would pay more than this $399. So yeah, I think, did I miss any questions?
Darnell says it's a killer deal, hands down. You got that right.
You know, I think the most frustrating thing for me is as I'm talking to other marketers, they just want to dismiss this. Oh, you know, websites. Oh, yeah, I've done websites. Oh, blah, blah, blah. You know, and I get it because I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I actually started out doing websites. I got away from websites, and then I came back to websites. So I've been on the full spectrum. And, you know, as unsexy as websites sound, you know, it's not the new and latest and greatest and trinket and trick and whatever. But what I found was those latest and greatest tricks are fads. They come and go. They work for a little while, then they don't work, or they're hard to sell because the businesses don't understand them. And I was like on a hamster wheel, just running with all these new and latest and greatest trends, the sexy stuff. And what I found was it's actually the unsexy stuff that businesses are built on. And so if you really want to build a solid growing business, unfortunately, sometimes you got to look at the unsexy stuff. So anyway, I'm excited for you guys. There's a good question. Vita asked, how long does it take to get a site done? It can take, depending on our volume, it can take usually about 5 days, but sometimes it can take up to 2 weeks. So 5 business days, but sometimes 10 business days or 2 weeks, depending on our schedule. And if we ever get behind, we try to let you guys know, you know, what's going on. But usually, you know, we can crank them out. And I'm in the process of interviewing and hiring another web designer. So maybe we'll even be able to bring that down. Kind of hosting package should I purchase, shared or dedicated? Generally, you can, depending on which hosting company, Bill, you go with, you can usually use a shared package without any issues if you want to host it yourself.
The comment here, smoke and deal, yes, and this is a limited thing. I was able to fortunately we're able to have this deal, but it is going to be limited. It is going to be going away only for a few days, and we'll let you know that as well.
Yes, yeah. So, hey guys, if you want to jump on this, definitely jump on it now. I don't know how many spots. I've been so focused on you guys, answer your questions, I haven't even looked. I know I've seen a lot of people in the comments saying that they've signed up. So, you know, we'll leave it open. Even if we go over a few spots of the 20, we'll leave it open. But you know, once those 20 are, we got to close it. So we can't leave it open forever. So jump on it. $399 is just it's crazy. It's a crazy deal. I'm not sure if I can offer that again. All right. All right. Any other questions before we close it down?
I don't see. I can just mention that if you do think of something afterwards, you can write to me. I'll be in touch with Ruben. I can get anything to him. Be happy to do that.
Oh yeah, and let me just mention is all of my charter members. I've given them my cell phone number. So you know when you're working on something and you just feel like you got stuck and you need someone to help you, you know, get through this. And I haven't charged them anything extra. I've just given them my cell phone number. Fortunately, all of them have been very respectful about it and only call me if they really need something. But you know, this is one of the things I struggled with was when I got stuck on something or I was like trying to learn something new that I'm not quite, and I had a question, just being able to, you know, even just send a text to somebody. And then sometimes people send me text or Facebook messages that they're in the Facebook group, so they connect with me on Facebook, and you know, I try to get back to people as quickly as possible. So I'm available to you guys. So when you become a charter member, there's probably a lot that you're going to get that I probably haven't even mentioned, just because I want to be there for people, and I want to help you guys out as much as I can.
That's great, Ruben, and I know that we really appreciate that, and really appreciate you coming out here tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I'm excited for our new members. I'm excited to. Yeah, I believe, Bill, there will be a replay as long as the tech gods agree with us, right?
Yes.
Membership sites, Jesse, these are generally just for branding sites, not necessarily for membership sites. So, yeah, it wouldn't necessarily fit within this offer. And you know, again, this is a foot in the door strategy. Keep it simple. Like, remember, and you weren't here for the beginning of my webinar, but one of the things I said was you have to keep part of your business as simple as possible. And this is the part of our business we decided to just make simple. Like, we can kind of jump on a few trends here and there, but we have to keep part of it simple in order to keep our business stable. And I highly recommend doing the same. So, you know, don't try to make this everything for everyone. You want to make this very targeted towards the people who just need a nice website at a reasonable price.
And this isn't just about fulfillment. This is about someone who's been doing this for years, to the tune of over a six-figure business, being able to show you exactly how he does it, how to get the clients, what to say. We'll even get on the phone to help you close. It makes it so simplified for you. And it's like in the back of my mind that, you know, that I know that of course it makes sense that every business needs a website, and so many are unhappy and they need to be modernized. But in the past, it feels like a pain to me because I physically don't like doing it. And this completely solves that problem for you to be able to rely on Ruben's team. You're getting unlimited websites, unlimited conversions, meaning that you can have them have a new WordPress site, which is so much better. And then you're also going to have a relationship with Ruben's team. So if somebody wants something above and beyond that, they can do that too, which really allows you to not have one foot in the gas and one foot on the brake. I love that analogy. It lets you just be shooting down the road, knowing that you're going to be able to handle whatever a business wants.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Thanks so much, Matt. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, sure thing. Thank you so much for making time for us. And yeah, like we said, any questions that you have, please let me know. The replay should be available within the next day, and you can respond to that email, or you can always hit me up wherever you can find me, and I'll make sure that Ruben gets it as well. This is a very limited thing. Of course, Ruben has to limit it because you can see how he needs to be fair to his team and make sure that everyone gets what they need. So it is very limited. Just keep that in mind as well. Especially with the pricing, it's crazy to think that you could go out and just sell one of these websites and you will make back your entire payment from this, and then you'll have a whole rest of the year to sell at 100% profit, and of course be able to develop relationships, to be able to sell more services and have an avenue to get that done as well. Because it's exhausting going out and finding someone to do the SEO and someone to do the social media. It's tricky. And again, Ruben has been out there, has been doing it for many years, and he's willing to do that for you and help you as much as he can. So Ruben, after meeting you, you're such a nice guy. I really appreciate you coming out here. I think it says so much that you've done this for yourself and that you're now helping other people. I just think it's awesome.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I was just going to respond to somebody on one of their questions. But yeah, no, I appreciate you guys. And if you guys have any questions at all, if you have any follow-up questions, like Matt said, reach out to him. You may be able to find me on Facebook as well. I am around, so if I can answer any questions, I'm happy to do that. Okay,
that sounds great.
All right.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your evening, and I look forward to chatting with you in the near future. Thanks again, Ruben. Take care.
All right. Bye.
Bye.